Hey YouTube, Dosm here with a Rambles video just to give my quick thoughts on the designs for the Power Rangers movie Morpher and Zords. The Morpher and the Megazord have been out for a bit now, but I wasn't sure when I wanted to make a video because I kind of wanted to wait for all the Zords to be seen. And as of right now, we still have just a look at the toys, so we don't actually have the really cool, probably CG renders. So I'll probably include like expanded thoughts on what they actually look like in footage once we get them, probably in another trailer reaction video. I probably can see myself, other than trailer reactions, possibly doing one more just thoughts video based on designs, but I figured this was a decent-ish time to do it. Anyway, that's why I'm doing this video for the first minute. So anyway, so we have the look at the first 5 Zords individually. We got T-Rex a while back. Today, as of this was filmed, we got the other 4. And about a week-ish before that, we got to look at the Megazord and the Morpher. And honestly, I like what I'm seeing. The opinions are kind of mixed. I'd say it's maybe like 80-20 for like-hate. Because the fandom just really wants this to look like the high school production that Toku usually is, apparently. But given that we know it's like an alien vibe, I really like that the Zords echo that. Especially individually, you have stuff like Mastodon, and I think Triceratops has it too, have like multiple, like more legs than they should. And just the general aesthetic of them gives off a very alien-ish vibe. That they look very technical and also kind of I'm trying to think of the word, like just like alien tech, I guess. It's just, I'm trying to think of another word for that, but it's a really good mix between that, and it's interesting to see that sort of alien tech, almost insect-like looking in terms of like, you know, I can't think of any specific examples, but you know, I've seen other shows with robots that are like alien tech that look almost like a extraterrestrial insectoid look, and it's interesting to see that mashed up with the dinosaurs, and I think that's nice. It's nice for the people that really want them to stick to something MMPR. There's a big part of me that would actually have loved to have seen them just toss away the dinosaur element and do like full-on alien Zords, and you could still have, because the suits are actually kind of set up for that when I think about it. Like they could be, if they were just tweaked a little bit, you could get rid of the dinosaur, you know, motif and just make it straight up alien suits, but still have echoes of the original designs, just because I'm interested to see how the dinosaur mythology plays into like why it's tied to the powers, given we know that they're more playing up the alien element of it. So I'm interested to see that, but like I said, there's a part of me that would love to see them just do away with that, but I mean, I feel like that would cause even more riots, honestly. But I like the vibe they're going for. They're still not the 100% best look at them, because I feel like something people need to remember is that these are just the toys. And even though I like the ideas we're seeing, I know that they're going to look better when we see them in CG and see like the actual renders. They'll probably look a little bit more slender. Some of the details will be more apparent. They'll probably, or there at least might be some details that are in the models that we aren't seeing in the toys. Just like with the regular PR toys, you can tell by looking at the show and then the Sentai toy that, hey, you're missing like a red stripes here, or something like the Giga Gabba revolver where we like took out white totally. So yeah, so I think people should wait for that a little bit. As for the Megazord itself, I actually really like the Megazord. The only thing I don't like is, because we've seen images of like the regular-ish one and then an interactive one, and I think particularly on the interactive one, they have like these suction cuppy feet. That looks a little weird. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like that might look, and it looks a little different, I think, in the regular toy. So I'm curious to see how like the real version looks. But other than that, I really like the look of it. Again, I don't want this to be like the show. I just want it to be as far from possible, honestly. Like, I'm interested in seeing something new. I'm not interested in seeing the same thing. And I really like, again, it has this very alien look. I like its more slender look. It definitely gives off sort of an alien, almost biosuit vibe. People compare it to Pacific Rim. That's good. Hashtag Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim, which I totally see that. It's funny because people are like, I've seen people like, oh, this is garbage. It looks like Pacific Rim. But I can't even tell you how many times I've seen people share fan-made trailers for the movie that used Pacific Rim footage as the Megazord footage, so I just find it funny. But anyway, I just really like that vibe it gives off, and They have like big cannons on it, which I think might be retractable, sort of like the Alien Star Kid cyber suit powers, which I think will be cool. And something else I really like about it is the wings. I like that they're actually using the pterodactyl for wings. I just think like that's like way better than just a weird broad chest plate. So I really dig the Megazord design. I think it's very fitting of the new vibe they're going for, and I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing the rendered version, and I think it's gonna look cool. And the Morpher is very basic, but I think it very much so echoes again that alien vibe. It looks kind of like a almost ancient alien techish vibe. The coins still look like jammy Dodgers. The more we see of them, and I'm sure like the more we might see of a bit of them in the movie, they also do give off a bit of an ancient alien vibe. But they still do look like jammy Dodgers. But I like the Morpher. I think that, like I said, it gives off that vibe that it should. I'm interested to see what the sounds are like and all that, and how they call it out and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, I'm still liking it. Like, I'm not like jumping out of my chair like, oh my god, this is the best designs I've ever seen, I'm gonna lose my mind, but I like it. I think it's achieving what it's going for. I like that it's different. I don't think that they should be trying to be the same. I like that they're not trying to be the same. I like that based on what I've seen from the trailer and then from all the designs, it's retaining some of the core aspects that I like from the franchise, but doing it completely differently. Like, I don't want this to feel like I'm going in and seeing a different version of the show. I think if we tried to emulate it too much, we'd get laughed out of the theater. I think people are forgetting that we need to appeal to the mass audiences, of people being like, why didn't they ask the fans of the Power Force? I mean, the Power Force? Come on, say. But, like, why would we ask this small group of fans that's into this really kind of obscure field of weird stuff? Honestly, like, as someone who's into it, seeing some Toku designs and the way it behaves, I can see it both from a Toku fan's perspective of, that looks cool, and man, I could see laughing at that. So if we went in with some of the things the fans want us to go in with, in terms of staying true to Toku, we would get laughed out of the theater. Honestly, if we did the full-on cardboard people in suits flailing at each other, I would encourage the people in my theater to throw their popcorn at it. We need to appeal to more people, and I think that's what they're going for. That's what I want to see. So I'm excited for it. Like I said, I'm hoping to see a better look at him soon. I think it was kind of a bad move to reveal this toys first for the Zords. They should have given us an in-show look, because inevitably, on some level, the toys are going to look a little bit worse. And I think that's a bad way to give somebody a first look at something. So I think they should have rolled out official images of the Megazord and the Zords, and then done the toys and the pre-orders and all that stuff. But yeah, so I'll probably give expanded thoughts when we get a look at them, either in pictures or in a trailer. But for now, I still like the vibe they're going for. Not my absolute favorite thing ever, but I do like Megazord quite a lot. But I think they're going for what they're supposed to. But anyway, that's about it for this video. Until next time, make sure you have the Crazy Podcast at writersrangerambles.com. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, Dosm Writer, signing out.